And Mr. Gibson has been patiently waiting for this day, and this day has finally come to pass. Again, I'm Ramon Moore, and James Gibson just won his certificate of innocence today. Mr. Gibson?
I'm James Gibson. To God be the glory. For 29 years, 4 months, and 7 days, I stood by a cell door, and they couldn't break me. My mother, she died waiting on me. 2 appellate court rulings, and they wouldn't let me go. I'm so proud to be an American citizen. Today, the courts have spoken. Kim Foxx shook my hand and apologized. I'm the first case in the country since the abolishment of slavery that the courts ever ruled that an American citizen, an African American, has been tortured, collaborating, and proven. They offered me 5 deals, and I turned them down. If only my mother could be here today to see me for 30 years, they couldn't break me. And I didn't fold, I didn't take no deals. I got all my rights back to vote, to bear arms. I'm a citizen. I graduated out of high school and I passed the government. I didn't take their deals. I fought and I won 3 times and they wouldn't let me go. I'm so proud to be an American citizen today. I want to thank Kim Foxx, the state's attorney, for shaking my hand and apologizing to my family. But my mama ain't here today. My dad ain't here today. My son ain't here today. My brothers ain't here today. I lost everything, and they couldn't break me. I want to thank all my supporters that came out and stood in the rain and in these cold courts, Stateville, Pontiac, Menard. I've been in cells with 4-inch thick ice. They put me in front of a door for 5 years in the wintertime, and they offered me deals, and I didn't take them. I'm so glad to be an American today, and the courts have spoken. I got my citizenship back, my innocence certificate, my exoneration number, and the case is dismissed and proven that I've been innocent all the time. In 1989, they told the people that they had the wrong guy. Yet still, they still put me in prison and tried to destroy me. But I stand here and I serve a mighty God. Amen. And he told me if I just pray on him, and he said, I'm gonna get you out. And he brought me out. I want to thank my attorneys that stood by me. I wrote 10,000 letters. I wrote you, and you, and none of y'all believe me. But today, I'm 53 years old. Don't I look good? I turned 54 this year. October.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
My name is Mark Clements. My name is Mark Clements. Well, I talk so loud. My name is Mark. Okay. My name is Mark Clements. I'm with the Chicago Torture Justice Center. Once again, this is a clear case of an individual being taken down to the police station and tortured. The importance of continuing this work is that we still have over 100 individuals that are still jammed inside of the prison system. James is a brother that I would not give up on for over 10 and a half years, regardless even if it took me wearing a cardboard box from here to Washington, bearing his name. I was determined to fight for Brother James and to fight for all the other brothers and sisters that are languishing behind our prison walls. So this is a day of victory for James, but the work continues due to the fact there are so many other individuals inside of our prisons. And when we tell you, guess what? I'm so happy of this brother because I was with this brother. And I had an opportunity to watch this brother grow. And one thing that I have stood firm for him is, want me to tell you, I've never heard him come in and say that he committed that crime. That's why I fought for him so hard. Thank you, Brother James.
To God be the glory.
Amen. Yes.
For 29 years, 4 months, and 7 days, I stood at a cell door, and they couldn't break me. 5 deals I didn't take. They offered me money I wouldn't accept. The appellate court has ruled for the first time in this country history that an African American, a citizen of this country, has been tortured, collaborating, proven. The court's today spoken. Kim Fox, the state's attorney, came out and apologized and shook my hand. I want to thank the state's attorney. The chief judge has granted me a certificate of innocence.
Yes, she did.
The state's attorney has conceded. The special prosecutor had dropped all charges. I now have the rights to vote and bear arms. I'm so proud to be an American citizen. But there's just one thing that's missing. My mother. My mother, which is in heaven. She prayed me out. There's always been somebody standing in the gap.
Amen. Yes.
I've been telling these people the same story since 1989, that I ain't killed nobody, I wouldn't kill nobody, and I ain't participated in no crimes. And today, the court has proven this and has spoken. I want to thank all of my supporters and these ladies here through all these years, and their sons and their husbands in prison. This is not only about Jon Burge or Guevara. It's about a human rights violation. For far too long, the city of Chicago been getting away or pushing money up under the table. Such far, they done spent $753 million in settlements, and I wouldn't take a dime of it. But I'm going next month to get that money. Make no mistake about it.
You deserve it.
I didn't cop out. The city of Chicago done already given us a torture center. They teaching it in school. And now they building a memorial center. What much more can we do? If we was in any other state where atrocities like this with Guevara, these Jon Burges, and all these crooked officers, make no mistake about it, public, not all officers are bad. My sister is a Chicago police officer. My brother-in-law is a Chicago police officer. My cousin is a Chicago police officer. So I'm not saying that all officers are bad. I'm just saying I came up under that bad apple in the tree. But I want y'all to know this is not only about Jon Burge or Guevara. It's about these people standing here, their sons and daughters not being heard. It's about these state's attorneys not doing their job. I graduated out of high school, I passed government. I believe that this is the greatest country in the world.
Yes.
It's a land of democracy, due process of law, equal protection of law. All we ask for is a fair trial. That's it.
Justice.
We in the weeding process. That's all we want, is to be heard. And with that, I'll see y'all again.
Hey, I want to say to God be the glory today. That was magnificent what happened at 26th in California when Brother James Gibson was allowed to get his certificate of innocence. He had been locked up, I believe, for 30 years for a double murder that he didn't commit, and he was one of the many Jon Burge torture victims. So I personally want to thank State's Attorney Kim Fox and her office for not objecting to him being able to get his certificate of innocence. I want to say to God be the glory. And what's very important is that March 17th, we get out here to vote for criminal justice reform and public safety. Re-elect Kim Fox.